Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. And you guys, I am energized. I had my coffee. It is a beautiful Friday. And I have four really hot leads. And I don't play when I say that, okay? I have four really hot leads. A lot of folks are going to be eligible. They're beginner friendly. I've got non-phone. I've got customer service. I've got, clerical, administrative. What you want, I got it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the details because we have our weekends to get started with. And you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video. And I'm over here Monday through Friday. So now that you have locked it in, it is time to jump in. All right, you guys, so I'm excited. I'm gonna hit the highlights because I don't want this video to be long. I need this video to go up ASAP because these leads are probably gonna close, okay? Close fast, so don't play. So first up is a new to this channel company called Intaplast. And I love sharing these new to the channel companies with y'all. The more resources, the merrier, okay? And so you can check out their website along with their glass store. This company is based out of New Jersey, a large company, and they are in machinery manufacturing. So that's awesome. So what are you gonna be doing? Well, at Intaplast Group, they are looking for customer service representatives, and you're going to be responsible for interacting with customers, warehouse, brokers, and sales staff regarding orders and deliveries. So to qualify, you need a high school diploma, legal eligibility to work in the US, able to speak, write, and read English, knowledge of principles and processes for providing customer service. You got to know Microsoft Office, entry-level customer service experience, ensure consistent, dependable attendance, capable of effectively managing job-related stress and fostering productive workplace interactions. And so you're going to work with customer service pool, enter customer purchase orders, keep records of customer interactions, inquiries, and complaints, liaise for customer orders between all departments, and perform other duties as assigned. And so this company is going to pay you well. They don't tell us on here, but you already know I ran the glass store and they had 5 salaries submitted and people were making on average $46,000 per year in this customer service role. So that breaks down to about $23 per hour. And like I said, and like they said, this is entry level, beginner friendly. You get great benefits and all of that jazz. So if you're like, Delilah, I love this. Okay. I know customer service like the back of my hand. Then the apply now button is at the bottom. And yes, we have the perfect templates for you. You guys already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software, and we have 2 options. You can use customer service 1 or customer service 2 resume template. It doesn't matter. Either or is perfect. And we also have the accompanying cover letter template so you can get your full application in. And you guys know these are already pre-filled out ATS optimized templates. And what's so great about them is number 1, you're not starting from scratch. Number 2, because it's already filled out, it's easy to take some and leave some. You can keep what you want to keep and you can change what you want to change. And it's easy peasy because you just go into the resume wizard, switch out the information, make it true to you, and then boom, you're ready to download and get that application in. So the remote resume builder software is a one-stop shop because you don't need Microsoft Office or Google Suite. Everything is done in the software. So it's not just templates, it's templates that you can go into the wizard and customize. You can start from scratch if you want. That's an option, but I love the templates and we make sure that we give you some really solid templates to build off of. So try it out for just $1. And now let's move on to the second hot lead. The second hot lead comes from a company called Peraton. I have had the pleasure of sharing this company multiple times, and I love companies like this. They're, in the government sector, they're in defense. If we go over to their Glassdoor, you can see that they are in land, sea, space, air, and cyberspace security. And I love that because that means they have deep pockets, okay? We're not just working for our health, y'all. We're working because we like cashing a check and paying bills. Okay, so that's why I love this company and I love sharing their lead. So jumping into the hot lead from Peraton, this is for their customer service representative position. And they let us know down here that they are hiring in the following states. So you just need to make sure your state is listed. And it is a remote position that must be performed within 50 miles of an existing Peraton facility. And these are the states where you are eligible for this position. And so they let us know the pay range down here, $30,000 to $48,000 per year. If you came in at that top end, that'd be about $24 per hour. But on average, people were making about $45,000 per year, which works out to be about $22.50 per hour. Not bad at all. So what are you doing in this role? Well, they let us know that the ideal candidate will provide problem resolution via email and/or live chat response using knowledge base and template responses that are created to instantly respond to chat sessions and/or email inquiries. Selects appropriate methods from a variety of procedures or makes simple adaptations and interpretations. Reports to the Internet Customer Care Center help desk team lead, and your day-to-day responsibilities will look like resolving technical issues, ensuring that end user problems are resolved, maintain end-to-end problem ownership of chat and email sessions, and escalate issues promptly. So this is like customer service, tech support. And if you're like, hey, I qualify, I have a high school diploma, okay, I have no problem obtaining and maintaining a public trust clearance and 45 words per minute typing speed and all of that jazz. Okay, just about everybody has all of that. And if you're like, yeah, then the apply now button is at the bottom. And yes, we have a perfect template for you. You could go for the customer service or customer service 2 template, or you could go for the tech support resume template, which would be my personal pick because they do mention you doing tech support things. So I would use this template, customize where I can, and you already know you can try it out for just $1. So now let's move on to the third hot lead. All right, we're making our way through these hot leads. Next up is a company called Avisis, and it's been a while since I've shared them. I know I have shared this company before, and if I haven't, I have run into them many times. Now, Avisis is a healthcare company. If you check out their Glassdoor, you can see they're in healthcare services and hospitals, and it says they've been providing vision, dental, and hearing benefits since 1978. So that's their niche within healthcare. They offer those benefits. Jumping on into the lead, this is for their claims administrative support position. This is available US-wide, and down here, they let us know that you're gonna get really great benefits. They don't really get into the pay, so I had to run over to Glassdoor, and based off of 4 salaries, it looks like you're gonna get paid about $41,000 per year, which works out to about $20.50 per hour. And this is a non-phone based role. Okay, you need a minimum of 1 year data entry experience preferred, so nice to have, high school diploma, minimum 1 year of administrative or clerical background, preferably in healthcare, but as long as you have that background. Familiarity with medical terminology is preferred, and you need reliable internet. And it seems like they might give you some equipment since they don't talk about your computer specs, but they don't say that. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. And so what are you doing in this non-phone based role? Well, as a claims administrative support rep, you're going to be responsible for handling dental, vision, and hearing claims received from providers and health plan members in accordance with policies, procedures, and guidelines. And so you're going to research, manually enter, route claims to the appropriate queues, create and return letters to the sender. And so that's what you're doing. This is a clerical role. Now, will you ever have to pick up a phone and talk to somebody? Maybe sometimes, but this is not a phone-based role. You're not talking to customers and, taking back-to-back calls. So if you're trying to get to non-phone land, I would apply ASAP because they're not looking for, anything crazy. A lot of us will qualify. And so I would get my application in ASAP, and we actually have a claims template. We have a lot of insurance templates. I would use the insurance claims resume template. And if I'm not coming from necessarily claims, but maybe like a healthcare background or an administrative coordinator background, you could also go for those templates. We have a healthcare resume template and an administrative coordinator resume template. And the key is to customize. So you're matching up these templates with your background along with what these jobs are asking you to do. And so if your background is more administrative, I would use that and I would customize from there. So that's what I would do. And you already know it's going to go quickly. So make sure you get your application ASAP. And now let's move on to the fourth and final hot lead. Last but certainly not least is a new to this channel company called Accurate. And this company is also offering a non-phone based role. And this company specializes in background checks. If you go to their Glassdoor account, you can see it's a large company based out of California, and they offer, background checks for, people going into new employment situations, or just in general if you were doing a background check. But typically that's what the background check is for. And so jumping into the lead, this is for their public records specialist position. This is available US wide, it's full-time, and the pay is $15 to $17 per hour. They're not looking for a lot of experience. You just need 1 to 3 years of relevant work experience. That could be pretty much anything. You gotta know Microsoft Office, familiar with the internet and internet researching, analytical, written, verbal communication skills must be excellent. You got to be independent and detail oriented, and you need a high school diploma or GED. If you have your bachelor's and specifically in criminal justice, that is a plus, but this is not a requirement. So, just make sure you're good on these things, and I would definitely get my application. Now, what are you doing? Well, it says that you're going to be responsible for processing public records products related to pre-employment background and screening applications. This position is accountable for working within accurate backgrounds, client guidelines, as well as the Federal Credit Reporting Act's regulations to provide minimal turnaround time and high quality results on background research requests. So you're going to be retrieving and entering a variety of information from files, records, and web-based systems. You're going to review information documents quickly, understand the court system terminology, communicate effectively with courts to retrieve additional information as needed. You're going to compile, sort, and verify the accuracy of information before it is entered, and make sure you perform accurate, timely input keying of required data. So this is a data entry clerical role. You're going to have to be searching on the internet, making sure that, you get these people's background checks squared away, and then you're going to have to key in all of that information. So if you're like, ooh, Delilah, this is for me, okay, then the apply button is at the top, and you already know we've got you covered. You can go for either the administrative coordinator resume template, because lots of clerical data entry, keying in, typing, time management, deliverables, like this gets it all. Or you could go for the data entry resume template if your background is more data entry. So either or, you just want to customize where you can with the things that they mention, and you will be on your merry way. So check out these hot leads, get your applications in ASAP. And last but certainly not least, check out Extra Leads Club. Join Extra Leads Club, because all of these leads were featured, and these aren't even the best of the best. If you're like, Delilah, these were good leads, and you mean there are more and better leads? Yes. Okay, an Extra Leads Club. You can try it out and join for just $1, and it's only $10 per month. I say that everybody should join because it's gonna help you be consistent. Some days we don't feel like looking for jobs. Let us do the job hunt for you. And that way you just have to focus on applying. And we vet these leads, we make sure they're legit. We give you all the information at a glance, the links to apply, their Glassdoor links. Like when I say it is easy peasy to get in a lot of applications with Extra Leads Club, I mean it. So try it out for just $1. I think you're gonna love it. Next up on the resources list is my website, remoteworklife.co. We have a free resource called the Mega List of Jobs. Come here every time you look for a job. You will be glad that you did, because we keep this up to date. Yesterday, this said like 686. Now it says 689, because we update the Mega List in real time. So it's going to be even higher when you come here, because we had some new to this channel companies, and you can search the Mega List for what you're looking for. So if you're into data entry, or if you're into administrative jobs, you can see all the companies we've shared and what they offer, so you can find more of those leads. So check this out, bookmark this page, and you'll be glad that you did. And then last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront for all of your work from home equipment needs. Amazon has the very best deals, especially for computers. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to blow through your budget. You can get the whole hookup for under $200, whether it's a dual monitor hookup or a single monitor hookup. Everything you see in the picture is included. So check out my Amazon storefront, check out the mega list of jobs for more work from home opportunities, join Extra Leads Club for just $10 a month. You can try it out for $1. We send you tons of hot leads, and make sure you get your application in using the remote resume builder software. You will be very glad that you did. And thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful. I hope you guys have a safe and blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.